Once upon a time in a small town, there was a classroom full of students eager to learn. The room was filled with bright colors, motivational posters, and the soft hum of curiosity. Among the students sat a diverse group, each with their own unique interests and aspirations. One sunny morning, Mrs. Johnson, a kind-hearted teacher with a passion for education, entered the classroom. She greeted her students with a warm smile, ready to embark on another day of knowledge and growth. Little did she know, an unexpected event was about to unfold. As the day progressed, Mrs. Johnson noticed a peculiar behavior coming from the back of the classroom. She couldn't quite put her finger on it, but something seemed off. Determined to create a safe and comfortable learning environment, she decided to investigate further. Casually walking around the room, Mrs. Johnson observed her students, trying to identify the source of the disturbance. She noticed a student, Timmy, fidgeting in his seat, his face flushed with a mixture of embarrassment and excitement. Concerned, she approached him discreetly, hoping to understand what was happening. "Timmy, is everything all right?" Mrs. Johnson asked, her voice filled with genuine care. Timmy, startled by the sudden attention, stammered, Yes, Mrs. Johnson, everything's fine. Just, a little uncomfortable." Mrs. Johnson, sensing Timmy's discomfort, decided to dig deeper. "Timmy, I'm here to help. If something is bothering you, please don't hesitate to share. Remember, we're a team." Timmy hesitated for a moment, contemplating whether he should confide in his teacher. Finally, he took a deep breath and shared his secret. "Mrs. Johnson, I'm sorry, but I've been feeling this weird sensation under my desk. It's like someone is touching my feet." Mrs. Johnson, shocked by the revelation, maintained her composure. She understood that children sometimes engage in inappropriate behavior without fully comprehending its implications. She knew it was her responsibility to address the situation with compassion and understanding. "Thank you for being honest, Timmy," she said, her voice filled with empathy. "It seems like we have a situation that needs to be resolved. Let's handle it together." Mrs. Johnson discreetly signaled to the school counselor, Mr. Thompson, who had been trained to handle such delicate matters. He entered the classroom, and together they guided Timmy to a private space where they could have an open conversation. In a calm and non-judgmental manner, Mr. Thompson explained to Timmy the importance of personal boundaries and appropriate behavior. He emphasized that everyone deserved to feel safe and respected in the classroom. Timmy, overwhelmed with guilt and remorse, promised to never engage in such behavior again. With the situation addressed, Mrs. Johnson and Mr. Thompson rejoined the class, determined to turn this incident into a valuable learning experience for everyone. They organized a series of discussions on respect, consent, and personal boundaries, encouraging open dialogue among the students. The classroom became a safe haven, where students felt comfortable expressing their concerns and seeking guidance. Together, they learned the importance of empathy, understanding, and creating a supportive community. As the school year progressed, Timmy, now more aware of the consequences of his actions, transformed into a responsible and compassionate student. The incident became a turning point in his life, shaping him into a young adult who valued the well-being of others. And so, in that small-town classroom, a lesson far greater than any textbook was learned. The students grew not only in knowledge but also in understanding, kindness, and the power of forgiveness.